This video is about how to buy tax sale properties in the province of Ontario, Canada. Hi, I'm Jeff Oberman. I'm the president of ontariotaxsales.ca. Before you become involved in tax sales, it's extremely important that you learn how tax sales are conducted, what kinds of opportunities there are, what kinds of risks there are, and how to protect yourself against those risks. The more knowledge you have, the better equipped you'll be to make good decisions about tax sale investments. This video will show you how to obtain a tremendous amount of knowledge about tax sales. You'll still have to do some reading, but this video will show you what to read. So let's get started. If you go to ontariotaxsales.ca and on the left-hand side of the screen, click on How to Buy Tax Sale Properties. The page that comes up has 6 sections. Let's start with the first one. What is a tax sale? In this section, you'll get an overview of tax sales. You'll learn that most mortgages are eliminated by a tax sale. You'll learn about minimum tender amount. You'll learn about crown interest and title searches and more. Now, if we go back to the How to Buy Tax Sale Properties page, there are 2 methods of conducting tax sales in Ontario: tax sales by public tender and tax sales by public auction. About 95% of all tax sales are done by public tender. On this section, there are flow charts, one for tax sale by public tender, one for tax sale by public auction. The flow charts give you an overview of the procedures. Let's take a quick look at the flow chart for tax sales by public tender. It starts when you see a property that might be interesting. You've carefully read over how to buy tax sale properties. You've ordered an info pack for the municipality. You've ordered a title search summary for that property. Now, these terms may be unfamiliar to you, but they will all be explained as you read on. Now, maybe something in the title search summary doesn't look good, so you decide not to submit a tender. Or maybe it looks okay and you continue on wanting to buy that property. Now, if you continue looking through the flow chart, you'll get more information about how the tax sale by public tender procedure is done. Now let's go back to the How to Buy Tax Sale Properties page, and let's have a look at tax sales by public tender. In these pages, there's a tremendous amount of vital information. You need to know this if you're interested in buying a tax sale and it's being done by public tender. The first section is do your research. Second section is on submitting a tender. Unfortunately, some tenders are rejected because of technicalities. If you read the section over carefully, you should be able to avoid having your tender rejected on a technicality such as the envelope wasn't sealed or the deposit was for the wrong amount of money. Third section, will you be the successful purchaser? Or what happens if you're not the successful purchaser? Now let's go back to How to Buy Tax Sale Properties, and let's take a quick look at tax sales by public auction. Again, do your research, then go to the auction, and what happens at an auction. And back to the How to Buy Tax Sale Properties page. The 5th section is definitions of terms that might be unfamiliar to you, such as accumulated taxes, crown interest, easement, and much more. And back to How to Buy Tax Sale Properties page, the last section is frequently asked questions. Here we have answers to frequently asked questions about accumulated taxes. Can a tax sale be canceled? Do you have to pay HST on a tax sale property? And more. Now, the next section on the website is tips on tax sales. Our staff have helped municipalities conduct more than 1,500 tax sales. They rely on us for our expertise and our experience. You can tap into that expertise and experience. The tips on tax sale page contains lessons that we've learned from our experience. But we'll deal with that in another video. I'm Jeff Oberman. Thanks very much for watching.